Everything you want to know about George Strait, American singer and songwriter, born the 18th of May, 1952, age 73 years, Poteet, Texas, United States, music group, Ace in the Hole Band, spouse, Norma Strait, 1971, children, Jennifer Strait, George Strait Jr., George Strait, net worth, $300 million, early life, George Harvey Strait Sr. was born on May 18, 1952, in Poteet, Texas, to John Byron Strait Sr., January 11, 1922, June 4, 2013, and Doris Jean Kuzer, June 26, 1930, January 30, 2010. He is a second cousin of Jackie Bezos, mother of billionaire businessman Jeff Bezos. He grew up in nearby Pearsall in Frio County, where his father was a junior high school mathematics teacher and the owner of a 2,000-acre, 810 ha cattle ranch outside of Big Wells, Texas. The family worked at the ranch on the weekends and in the summers. When George was in the 4th grade, his father and mother were divorced, and his mother moved away with his sister Pensy. George and his brother John Buddy Jr., 1950 to 2009, grew up with their father. For most of his early life, George was in ranching alongside his older brother Buddy and his father John. Strait began his musical career while attending Pearsall High School, where he performed in a rock and roll garage band known as the Stoics, taking most of their influence and inspiration from the Beatles and other British invasion-era rock groups. The Beatles were big, Strait confirmed. I listened to them a lot, and that whole bunch of groups that were popular then. He performed in other rock bands during his high school tenure. His musical preference soon turned to country with singers Hank Thompson, Lefty Frizzell, Merle Haggard, George Jones, Bob Wills, Hank Williams, and Frank Sinatra influencing his style. Strait did not tune into and listen to country music radio often as a youth, usually selecting the news and the Farmer's Report instead. His introduction to country music came mostly by way of live performances, which according to Strait could be heard in every town in Texas. Personal life. Strait married his high school sweetheart Norma in 1971. Together they had 2 children. Their daughter was killed in a car accident in 1986, prompting George to start the Jennifer Lynn Strait Foundation, a children's charity. George became a grandfather in February 2012 when George Strait Jr. and his wife Tamara had a son. In 2018, George listed his Hilltop, Texas estate for $10 million before reducing it to $8.9 million in 2019. He slashed the asking price again in January 2021 to $7.5 million and then to $6.9 million that October. It was reported as being sold in December 2021. He owns several other properties in the Lone Star State, including a ranch in Pearsall, Texas, that has been in the family for more than 100 years.